What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today wanted to talk about Wolfenstein 2 on the Switch. Now, big shout out to Bethesda for sending me a free review copy.
Told you that goddamn Nazi! Oh, fuck this. Fucker!
Let me say this again. I ain't no goddamn Nazi.
Hey! Now you bring Super Special back in and you put him down right now, or I will shove this grenade so far up your ass, I'll be dancing and rejoicing as your entrails trickle down from the ceiling. You dig, man?
Lady, I got precious little time for your bullshit. We've been trying to make contact with your group. We're organizing for a revolution.
Now, one of the biggest questions that a lot of people have when it comes to the Switch is if it comes from the PS4, if it comes from Xbox or PC, and it gets ported over to the Switch, is it going to be as good? Is it going to look as crisp? Is it going to play as good as it does? And well, I consider myself spoiled because I play on the PlayStation 4 Pro, but even playing Wolfenstein 2 on the PlayStation 4, the original one, it plays great. I love it. And actually, it's one of my favorite games of last year. Wolfenstein 2, when it got released, it has a great single player campaign that's kind of sick, twisted, very adult themed.
I'm sorry. Did you need this boat?
I would not recommend this for, children or young youth. This is a very, very mature game. Like, it's crazy. Heads get cut off. There's words that are said that would get, the biggest YouTubers on the planet in trouble. No, but all kidding aside, this game is great. I love it. If you guys have not seen some gameplay before, gameplay, watching other people play it is awesome, but you sitting there with the controller and going from a cutscene that looks like a movie to actual gameplay, first-person shooter, and then going back into cutscenes, and the way that the game flows, it flows so smooth and fluidly. And the game is linear, but it does, have its little mysteries, and it has, it's not as linear as most first-person story mode games, but it is linear enough to guide you along where you need to go. But it does have a little bit of puzzlers there to where, you might have to, figure things out before you move on to the next level or to the next step. And that's what I love about Wolfenstein 2, because it doesn't just bring the first-person shooter, shoot everything that walks aspect of it. It also brings a lot more to the table, honestly. You got the story mode, which, like I said, you're right there, you're shooting Nazis, it's getting crazy, it's getting hectic, and then you pass part of the level, or a cutscene happens, and it happens so fluidly that you feel like you're there. You feel like you're Blazkowicz. Like, it's awesome. I cannot describe it enough. I urge you guys to try it out for yourself. If there's free trials of the game, then I definitely do recommend it. Watching gameplay, I have gameplay up on my channel. If you guys want to watch me play it, I have some gameplay up on my channel of the game. But like I said, it's nothing compared to actually having the controller in your hand and experiencing it firsthand. There's some scenes that are raunchy. There's some scenes that are, like I said, very adult themed. But that is what I love about the game. The game doesn't have any limits, and it doesn't give a F. I can't say that here because it's YouTube, but you guys can read between the lines. Now, I did want to talk about frame rate and, it going onto the Switch, because that's one of a lot of people's concerns. When games come from PS4 to the Switch, especially PS4 Pro, it looks so beautiful, to the Switch, the concern is it going to be playable on the Switch? Because, well, we all know that the hardware on the Switch isn't as good. I'm not bagging or, trying to diss the Switch at all, but the Switch doesn't have that good of graphics. It doesn't have as good as processor as a PlayStation 4. It's a portable device, and it's awesome. And that's what I love about, like, Bethesda. They're bringing a lot of their games over to the Switch. And I love that. I love the portability of the Switch. I play PlayStation 4 primarily, but I do love the Switch for its portability. We don't have anything right now for PlayStation, so Switch is my go-to when I'm out and about and I want to play some video games. I do have the Vita, but the Vita, I've played a lot of the games that I wanted to play, and I still go back and play the Vita from time to time, but games like this, they're not coming out on the Vita. PlayStation fans don't have any options, and that is why I'm playing on the Switch. Now, as far as frame rate and everything, the game plays good on the Switch. I'm not going to say it's PlayStation 4 Pro graphics, 4K resolution, groundbreaking. It's not, okay? There is frame rate drops. There is parts where you're playing, if you're playing not docked, if you're playing portable, I noticed that the frame rate drops a little bit more, and even like the cutscenes, they play out fine, but when you're playing, you'll notice, like things getting a little bit foggy. It's not too noticeable. It's not WWE 2K18 status, but there are little tiny bits of frame rate, and that's one thing that I had to mention in this review of the game, is that it does have some frame rate drops in it. But if you're docked and you're playing with a controller, then it plays just fine. There are still some frame rate drops even docked, but not as much as, if you were just playing portable. But overall, I definitely do recommend this game. It's a lot of fun, and, it's, like I say all the time, it's sick, it's twisted, it's crazy, it's adult theme, it's everything that I freaking love about first-person shooter story mode games. And, I definitely urge you guys to give it a shot, give it a go. If you guys have already played Wolfenstein 2, what has your experience been? If you guys haven't, are you guys looking forward to playing it, or at least getting it later on down the future? I know PlayStation might have some sales coming up pretty soon. Fingers crossed, a flash sale might happen in about a week or so. But make sure to hit a like on the way out. Comments, remember, do help out tremendously. So I see you. I appreciate you. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button, bell notification, and I will see you guys in the next news update.
Wait. Yes, streets are quiet.
Now that's the professor. She got them eyes, can see a speck of dirt in a cow's ass off 100 yards. I tell you, them goddamn nasty sumbitches coming here, we gonna shoot their asses out. I tell you what, going out in a blaze of glory.